Hello friends, this is Vinny. Today I want to tell you about the collectible game Illuvium Beyond. This video is primarily aimed at beginners. We will go over the basic rules of the game and discuss how to start playing. What is Illuvium Beyond? Illuvium Beyond is a collectible game where your main mission is to collect cards featuring Illuvials. These cards are called Illuvitars. Maybe you used to fill sticker albums? You tear open a pack, take out the stickers, and fill the album. Illuvium Beyond is very similar to this process, so starting to play is very simple. But instead of a sticker pack in this game, you open discs. Let's talk about them in more detail. Discs are the equivalent of a sticker pack. There are 4 types. 1. Standard discs, the most common. They have a low cost and a standard chance of getting rare Illuvitars. 2. Mega discs, more valuable. They have a higher cost, but also a higher chance of getting rare Illuvitars. 3. Alpha discs, similar to standard and mega discs, but they are sold in limited editions at the start of a new Illuvium Beyond wave. They don't give any additional advantage in collection strength, but they are marked with an alpha icon, making them more valuable for collectors. 4. Promo discs, special releases tied to events or partnerships. For example, when Illuvium partnered with Team Liquid, a corresponding promo disc wave was released. Now that we understand the types of discs, let's move on to the disc opening process. When you open a disc, you see a beautiful animation of your drone unpacking it. Then, you see several face-down cards. You can open them all at once or one by one. This process is very engaging and mesmerizing. Give it a try. Inside each disc are several Illuvitars and some accessories for them. We'll discuss accessories in detail later, but for now, let's figure out how to buy these discs. There are 2 ways. First way, Illuvium periodically releases new Beyond waves. Just follow the announcement section on the official Illuvium Discord channel. After sales start, simply buy them on the Illuvitex website, in the Beyond section. Second way, after the sales end, you can still buy discs from other players on the Illuvitex marketplace, but it's usually more expensive. The best deals are during the official launch of new waves. Friends, now we've learned how to buy and open discs, but what to do with the Illuvitars we get? Of course, fill our album. Open Illuvitex, then the Beyond tab, and then the album. Inside the album, we see many different collections. For example, let's look at the Greco collection. To fully complete this collection and receive additional rewards, we need to fill all the slots. The principle is simple. To fill the top row, we need fire Grocos with 3 different rarity stages, or simply put, expressions: common, uncommon, and rare. To fill the second row, we need 3 stone Grocos with 3 rarity stages: common, uncommon, and rare. And it works the same way for all other elements. Don't be afraid of the tedious work of filling the album. You can do it manually or use autofill. Want to automatically fill a specific collection? Easy. Just click autofill after opening the collection. Changed your mind? Click Clear Collection. Want to instantly fill the entire album without manual work? Easy. Click autofill in your album or clear album if you change your mind. The only exception, don't forget to manually place your 3 strongest Illuvitars at the top. Besides showing off, you will also get extra points for them. But how exactly are points calculated? What affects the strength, rarity, and value of our Illuvitars? Let's look at each factor in detail. Illuvial tier and stage. Remember, each Illuvitar card depicts an Illuvial. They differ in tier and stage. Tier determines the rarity of the Illuvial. The higher it is, the stronger the Illuvial. Tiers start from 0, the weakest Illuvials, and go up to 5, the strongest Illuvials. Stage is just the Illuvial's development stage. There are 3 stages. The higher the stage, the bigger and more developed the Illuvial. So, simply compare Illuvials and Illuvitars. The higher the tier and stage, the stronger, rarer, and more expensive your Illuvitar. Background tier and stage. Let's compare 2 similar Illuvitars. Notice the differences? Right. The background of Illuvitars is also important. It also has a tier and stage. Same principle. The higher the background tier and stage, the stronger, rarer, and more valuable your Illuvitar. Color. Compare 2 similar Illuvitars again. One has a standard color, the other shines beautifully. Illuvitar color is also important. There are 3 types. Common color, most common, not rare. Hollow, shiny Illuvitars, much rarer. Getting one is a collector's joy. Gold, rare Illuvitars, but hard to get. Different waves have different conditions, but usually, gold Illuvitars are given for buying many discs. Now that we've covered color, let's move to the next factor affecting rarity. Rarity. Let's compare 3 similar Illuvitars. You can see the pterodactyl on the first card has a calm expression, the second looks crazy, and the third has laser eyes. Each expression represents a different Illuvitar rarity level. There are 3 expression types: common, uncommon, and rare. Recently, developers added a new filter: glitch. You may have heard that sometimes rare errors occur in minting, producing incredibly rare coins with defects. Numismatists love these rare items. Similarly, in Illuvium Beyond, glitches sometimes happen. In a recent summer promo wave, a small portion of Illuvitars was printed with a glitch. They were reversed, with a frame and a G icon. Collectors love such rare pieces and are willing to pay much more than for standard Illuvitars. Illuvitar Accessories. Remember, I mentioned accessories for Illuvitars at the start. Let's cover them in detail. In Illuvium Beyond, you can customize your Illuvitars. You can create unique looks that make you stand out, but most importantly, they increase your Illuvitar strength in percentage terms. Accessories have tier and stage. The higher the tier and stage, the more expensive the accessory, and the bigger the boost for your Illuvitar. Friends, we've learned how to buy and open discs, understand Illuvitar value and rarity, and even filled our album. Now it's time for the most interesting part: rewards. There are 3 types of rewards in Illuvium Beyond. 1. Simple rewards, earned by filling your collections. These are various NFTs, which you can use yourself or sell to other players on the Illuvitex marketplace. For example, filling the Tier 0 album may give you a unique Gauntlet game board. 2. Top 200 rewards. Illuvium pays for being in the top 200 players with the strongest albums. The higher your rank, the more ILV tokens you can earn. Rewards are distributed weekly. The distribution is shown on screen. 3. Top 250 wave rewards. Additionally, Illuvium pays for being in the top 250 players of the current Beyond wave. Rewards are also weekly in ILV tokens. Distribution is shown on screen. Friends, now you know everything you need to start your adventure in Illuvium Beyond. Open discs, collect rare Illuvitars, fill albums, and compete for amazing rewards. Friends, creating such videos takes really a lot of time. I would be sincerely grateful if you enter my referral code in your profile settings on the Illuvitex website. It's easy and free. To do this, simply click in your nickname in the top right corner of the website. In the drop-down menu, click on Profile, Then open Account Settings. And in the referral code field, enter the word Winnie. Then just click Confirm. Your support helps me grow and continue making educational videos for you. Thank you, and see you next time.